What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Nicole. I make videos every week. I make wellness content and also I share my favorite YouTubers, favorite products, favorite everything basically, and there are no limitations. In the near future, I am planning to share more vlogs, but I do share vlogs right now. So if you are into that type of content, make sure you subscribe. And yes, let's get into today's video. So as you see in the title, today I just thought I could share part 2 of my favorite black female YouTubers. So these YouTubers are mostly my favorite binge-worthy YouTubers that I actually really love, but also it is not YouTubers who have millions of subscribers. So I thought maybe it's worth mentioning them so that they can also get the recognition that they need. I do have part 1 that I already shared, but I only shared international YouTubers. So the first one is Sbusie Phoswa. Like, this is my favorite YouTuber. If you are looking for story times, very funny, very entertaining, she actually brings it to you. So obviously, if you want to binge, if you are done with your Netflix show, your series, you can actually go on YouTube, type at Sbusie Phoswa. I think Phoswa is actually P capital letter. So yes, story time and also beauty as well. If you go on her Instagram, she also shares makeup tips. She also shares get ready with me's and all of that. So she's also sort of like a fashion queen, but I think it's because she's pretty, she knows how to dress. But honestly, on her YouTube, she just shares mainly beauty and story time as well. And I love her TikTok as well. If you want to follow her on other platforms, she is actually very entertaining and very fun to watch. So yes, I love this girl so much. And also you can follow her on Instagram. I'll try to link everything on the screen and also down below as well. The second one is Salome Laka or Salome Laka, and whatever way I'm pronouncing it, all this time I'm pronouncing it the way that I wanted. She's more than welcome to actually correct me if she wants to. But yes, Salome is actually also a black female South African YouTuber. I love her to death. Her aesthetic on Instagram is very beautiful to begin, and on her YouTube, she shares beauty content where she's sharing makeup and all of that. But mainly, she also shares like wig installation. I think she's the queen of wig installation. She has different sponsorships from different brands that actually give her wigs so that she can review them. She can actually install them. She does that on her Instagram as well. But also, she's into like luxury vlogs as well, where she's sharing her life aesthetic both on Instagram and also on YouTube as well. So I think this is someone who's worth following. If you haven't found her, please go and follow her because I love her to death. Now let's go to the next one. The next one is Ayanda Zebe. Ayanda Zebe is actually a beauty blogger as well, but she also shares him tips where she actually shared like a video where she shared like a high pony bar, a high ponytail on your natural hair if you want to do like all of that, or slick back bun. And also she shares like clean girl makeup looks, those very minimal makeup looks. I really love that. I'm someone who's actually learning how to do my own makeup, so I only do like simplistic, makeup right now, so I could actually use those tips. Always looking so clean, and her videos, the quality of her videos is amazing. Her editing is really good. So I think she's someone who's worth following as well. And also on her Instagram as well, she does share beauty content and also hair content as well. So I think this is someone who's also worth following. So if you haven't found this queen as well, make sure you subscribe to her channel or maybe check it out. I think she's also binge worthy. Then the next one is Zinzile or Zinzile Crystal. This is a fashion queen. She does share vlogs on her channel. She recently moved to an apartment and she's sharing tips on how to move to a new apartment, and she moved at such a young age, so it's very inspirational as well. But she's mostly a fashion queen. She's sharing try-on hauls from All Poly, Fashion Nova, and all of that. And on Instagram, I live for her Instagram. Her Instagram is really aesthetic. She has like outfits and also like just her body looks amazing, by the way. And yes, she's an amazing YouTuber as well. She does well on YouTube as well, but I think she's mostly an Instagram queen. Really young, and I think it's amazing that she's actually is able to build a career for herself through social media. Yes, this is someone worth following for outfit inspos and all of that. If you are someone who is always looking at Pinterest, I think she's that kind of girl who's actually like sharing Pinterest worthy outfits, if you will. I'll link her Instagram here on the screen and also her YouTube channel as well, because these are my favorite YouTubers, right? So yes. And then the next one is this channel name is called Uncomfortable Growth, but it is run by Guguletu, who her handle, I'll actually link it here. I do not want to mispronounce her name, but yes, Gugu actually shares mental health issues. She was on a mental health journey, if you will, and also she does share vlogs as well, traveling vlogs, and she also shares all of that. So make sure you check her out as well. I really love how authentic she is. She's someone who's really well spoken. She knows how to communicate with the camera, and she also has a podcast as well where she really shares a lot of personal issues as well on her podcast. So I think she's someone who's really worth listening to when you are looking for advice, and also look for someone who has relatable content as well. Just make sure you go to her Instagram as well. She does share like very aesthetic content as well. She's also very pretty, such a fashion queen as well. But make sure you follow and subscribe to Gugu and also Uncomfortable Growth as well. I think she's one of the best podcasters, if that's the term that's used here in South Africa. She really does well on her podcast as well. So she is one of the most amazing Black females that we all look up to here in the content creation industry, if you will. So yes, make sure you follow Uncomfortable Growth. Yes, last but not least, we have Lebohang Mangwane. I found her on Instagram. She was such a fashion queen. She shared her outfits, but then I also realized that she's also a vlogger on YouTube. So I'll link her channel here on the screen as well, but she also shares like vlogs. She's always doing something. I don't know how these kids do it, honestly. They always have something to do. They always have places to be. Very interesting if you want to binge on that. And this is someone you would actually fall in love with her personality, with her as a person, more than her content as well. So I think you should actually follow her. I'll link all of the socials here if you want to actually check her out. Also on TikTok, I think she's someone who's worth following as well. I think that's all I have for you guys. If you have someone else who's worth following, who's worth subscribing to, make sure you actually comment down below. If you want to give a shout out to someone who is a YouTuber who's starting out, maybe these lists are actually going to help them find their community. Who knows, you know? But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you actually find some inspo from these girls who are actually killing it in the game. But yes, thank you so much for your support, for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.